Hello guys, today I am covering the topic interest coverage ratio. Interest coverage ratio measures a company's ability to pay interest on its debt from its operating profits. The simple formula for interest coverage ratio is EBIT divided by interest expense. In simple words, it tells how many times a company can pay its interest using its operating profits. Now, why is it important for investors to see debt to equity with interest coverage ratio? First, high debt cannot be risky if interest coverage is strong. A company may have high debt to equity but stable earnings, higher EBIT and low interest cost. So, such debt is manageable, not dangerous. Second, even low debt can be risky if interest coverage is weak. Volatility in earnings, cyclical industry and rising interest rate. So, small debt can also cause stress. Third, together they show survivability. Debt to equity shows how leveraged a company is and interest coverage ratio shows how long a company can survive under stress. This combination helps investor judge downside risk and not just growth. Now, let's take a simple example. Company A has a debt of 200 crore and equity of 100 crore. So, debt to equity is 2 and it has EBIT of 120 crore and interest expense of 20 crore. So, interest coverage ratio is 6. It has high debt but servicing ability is also high. And on the other side, company B has a debt of 100 crore and equity of 200 crore. So, debt to equity is equal to 0.5. And it has EBIT of 30 crore and interest expense of 15 crore. So, interest coverage ratio is 2. It has low debt but also poor servicing ability. So, this shows company A is far better than company B.